now streaming live. Full Velocity TV begins now.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Full Velocity TV here live tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park. We're hanging out with our buddies over at DirtSeries.com, the Randomizer Challenge Series here live on a Monday night for the fourth installment of the season. We are happy to have you here live tonight. The Wheel of Woe this week lands on the Legends cars, and the track landed right here at the Volusia Speedway Park. So we are on tap here for a great 40-lap feature event here for the DirtSeries.com Randomizer Challenge Series. Telecast here along with my broadcast partner, Mr. Too Tall Todd Stanton, on the call here this evening for Full Velocity TV. And Todd, finally, feels like forever, we come back home to DirtSeries.com Randomizer Challenge, and this week a new flavor. We got Legends car racing. The story of tonight is car number 69 of Corey Whitworth, a three-time winner. He has swept everything here this season. Well, Corey is in the field here this evening in a Legends car. Can he go 4 for 4? That's the story.
Yeah, definitely going to be the story tonight. Is he going to be able to go 4 for 4 here tonight in a Legends car right now? Second fastest on the grid so far, as the timing and lap times are starting to come in and actually fade away here as qualifying about ended here for tonight's racing action at Volusia Speedway Park. And man, these are going to be some pissed off bumblebees, Phil. We like to call them at our local track. Man, it's just going to sound like a hive of bumblebees. If you ever hear those guys, or even honeybees for that matter, how pissed off they sound. These are really high-pitched cars. Fantastic racing, though, but man, disaster can strike in these cars rather quickly.
We've seen that before. Legends car racing here tonight live on Full Velocity TV. Heat number 1 about to roll to the racetrack. Quick time tonight was set by the 27 car of Mike Vanagan with a 19.874. So give him tonight's quick time. We will see him in heat number 1. The top 5 times here are all inverted. So on the pole for the first of our 3 heat races is car number 8 of Josh Blanchard with a 199. Oh, big country. Jamison Corbin drawing off on the outside pole. Row number 2 on the inside. The number 4 is Frank Gonzalez with the number 69 of Sideways. AJ's Cruz alongside. In the third and final row, Mike Vanagan, our quick time tonight. He rolls off from P number 5 and shotgun on the field. Car number 75 of Curtis Kelly. So there you have it. We have 6 cars out there. Heat races here at Volusia this evening. 12 laps in length. They all transfer onto the feature. So good time to test and tune for 12 circuits. Get these cars all wound in for a 40-lap feature event that's going to be coming up here rather shortly. So strap yourselves in. You're in for a wild ride. Todd says they're pissed off bumblebees. We've always called them pissed off mosquitoes. Well, they're going to drive like they're pissed off. It is Legends car racing night here live on Full Velocity. The greatness of this randomizer challenge. We saw street stock racing. We've seen modified racing. Now tonight we land in the Legends cars. A lot of great things going on here. Our point leader, Corey Whitworth, in the house, clocked in second quick in time trials. We'll see him here at heat number 2. He's going to be the story here out of the interim. Corey Whitworth, 3 for 3 so far this season, looking to make it a even 4 in a row. Obviously, our series points leader, second in the standings by a few, is a 199 of Jamison Colbridge. He's on the outside of the front row here, heat race number 1, which is under green flag racing.
That green flag off into turn number 1. Big country. Jamison Colbridge to the lead. That 199 machine around Josh Blanchard here early on the going. Blanchard down to the bottom side here in that number 8 machine. Just looking at these cars, rather funny out there. But the 69 of AJ Cruz running in that third spot. Mike Vanagan running in fourth. Remember, he set quick time here tonight at the Volusia Motorsports Park. And doing a fantastic job right now, already passing around the number 4 of Frank Gonzalez, now setting his sights on the number 69 of AJ Cruz, but Cruz right now comfortably in that third spot.
Yeah, and they look really weird out there, but listen, I think it'll be a lot of fun here tonight. These little things are going to wind themselves up good. I think Volusia's a really good racetrack for these cars. I guess we'll have to wait and see what we can play through 3 heat races in a 40-lap feature event. We go in car with Big Country, the CNC Racing Designs, car number 199. Our race leader, Jameson Colbridge, off of turn number 4, 3 car lengths over the 8 of Josh Blanchard. Good little gap there back to the 69 car of AJ Cruz, the 27, Mike Vanagan near Kurt, top 4 of the field heading into turn 3, led by Jameson Colbridge. Next time around there, Todd, we'll put 4 laps complete in the books.
Nice view inside Jameson Colbridge's cockpit as he goes to work around Volusia Motorsports Park here, and just watching these guys do a fantastic job. Jameson Colbridge barely turning the wheel here in these Legends car, fellas. This class I've ran only a couple times on the dirt. It's been rather interesting to see myself in one of these cars. Man, I don't even think I could fit in one of these cars in real life, and I would have to try that. We're going to have to try that sometime, Phil. We'll put that on the docket when you're around to see if I can fit into one of these cars.
Oh, man, I'd like a monkey to football or something along them lines right there. We have to grease you up a little bit and shoehorn your way into one of these things. That'd be kind of fun to watch. Had a battle for third happening here. Mike Vanagan, quick time in qualifying here tonight to the inside of AJ Cruz. That battle may be a short one. Put Vanagan now up to the third spot. He's got halfway home here. We're 6 in. We have 6 to go in heat race number 1. Vanagan up to third. Next on his docket and his sights, the 8 of Josh Blanchard and our race leader, Jameson Colbridge. They lead with Vanagan. He's starting to close. It's 12 car lengths between himself and the 8 car. He may cut that in half by the time they hit turn 1. 27 on the roll.
Yeah, Vanagan definitely faster last time by 20.150 to 20.204 for Jameson Colbridge. Big Country out there with the lead, but the slowest car of the top 3 as Colbridge coming off the corner. We got 4 more laps around, and it is Colbridge, Josh Blanchard, Mike Vanagan. Vanagan still battling hot and heavy for that 4th spot. The 69 of AJ Cruz is not going away, trying to be a pest here. And that number 69 machine to the 27 of Mike Vanagan. Vanagan right now still running in third. He's still running these guys down, even with hot pursuit from the number 69 of AJ Cruz.
He certainly is. Vanagan not slipping up whatsoever. Blanchard seems to be falling off the pace of our race leader, Colbridge. As Jameson is over that thing up to about 6 car lengths over the 8 car, heading into turn number 3 this time around. We should have 2 to go for the starter stand. 2 more trips around here. The half-mile Volusia Speedway Park. 2 more trips around. Jameson's on the 2 to go single.
Yeah, Jameson Colbridge just trying to run away and hide. The CNC Designs machine out there running rather well here this evening and just pulling away now, finally starting to get his bearings underneath that 199 machine coming off of turn number 4, White Silk. He's going to see that white flag in the air. 1 more trip around here, just holding off Josh Blanchard. Blanchard right now in the battle there as the number 27 of Vanagan has caught him. Can Vanagan do anything here in the last lap of this race? Almost the last half lap of this race. Vanagan really closing here, coming off of turn number 4 already. The 199 of Jameson Colbert is going to take down heat race number 1. For 2, it's going to be a drag race to the line. It's going to be the 8 of Josh Blanchard, Mike Vanagan, AJ Cruz, Frank Gonzalez, and Curtis Kelly rounding out your 6-car heat race number 1.
Well, that was definitely unique here, seeing Legends cars at Volusia. Great job there by Jameson Colbridge. Excuse me, guys. A little bit of a cold coming up here in the household, so been fighting that all day here. A little bit worse for the wear here this evening. May not have the voice air I usually have, but yeah, awesome to see Colbridge in victory lane. How about that run from Mike Vanagan up to third? Can't wait to see how he draws out for a 40-lap feature event coming up with 2 more heat races here to go. Heat race number 2 out to the Speedway, and here is how they'll come to post. On the pole will be car number 83. That's the DirtSeries.com owner. That's our buddy John Smith. And alongside of him in the 5, that is Dylan Petty. In row number 2 on the inside, the 17 car is Shane Kelly with the number 19 of Peter DeCray alongside. In the 3rd and final row, point leader, 3-time winner here this season, looking to make it an even 4 for 4 here tonight. The car number 14, that is Corey Whitworth, and alongside of him, Rolling off shotgun on the field, car number 98. That is Bob Gullickson. So there you have it. 6 more angry mosquitoes here in the Legends on the racetrack. 12 more trips around. Same story here, Todd. We saw Vanagon from position number 5 in heat race number 1. Corey Whitworth tonight looking to go an even 4 for 4 for the season. Completely different animal out here in the Legends cars. He's going to have to come from P5. We'll have to see if he can make the same venture forward that Mr. Vanagon did in that number 27 car.
Yeah, Vanagon was able to make it up third. He was battling for second there on the last lap. We'll see what Corey Whitworth can do with that number 14 machine as he's in fifth. Here, obviously, the second fastest car of the evening here in heat race number 2. The iRacing.com pace car down on the back straightaway here. Volusia getting ready to send these guys green flag and on their way. Loud and proud here. Josh Smith and Dylan Petty. That is your front row. Shane Kelly, Peter DeCray, Corey Whitworth, and Bob Gullickson. And then number 98, get ready for that green flag. These guys are locked in. The green flag is in the air, and we're racing with the Legends cars here. Volusia down into turn number 1. It's Josh Smith leading the charge.
Josh Smith going to lead the charge off the inside. The battle is on for 2 already, and that was pretty short-lived. The Dylan Petty's 5 car wound it up, made the pass on the 17 car. Here comes the 5. He's 183. Dylan Petty up to the lead as they exit 4.
Almost throwing a slider there with the Legends car. Number 83 of Josh Smith back to the outside. Here comes the number 19 of Peter DeCray. DeCray, where'd he come from? Bright green car. Working the bottom side, gets all kinds of out of shape there. He's going to lose the position. That's to the number 17 machine of Showtime, Shane Kelly. He's working over the top shelf of the Speedway. Look at where the 14 is of Corey Whitworth. Way in the back here, just pacing in time here. He don't know which way to go in that number 14 machine. He makes a 3 wide through the corner. Whitworth down to the bottom.
He makes it 3 wide. Now it's going to be 4 wide. Look at them 4 wide in the Legends car at Volusia. Whitworth's going to get fried in that one. Maybe not. He shoots the gap through the middle. He may make the pass. They were 4 wide as Gullickson doing it there. You've got Shane Kelly's 17 car back there. Peter DeCray's 19. Those guys all shooting 4 wide for 4th on back, but up front, the story is Dylan Petty's number 5 car. He's broken away. Josh Smith been able to chase him down, but now he's fallen off the pace. Off of number 2, the 17 of Shane Kelly put him now up to second. Dylan Petty going to try to drive off to the sunset. We got 5 laps.
Contact made, Phil. Contact, and on his lid, Corey Whitworth upside down, and he's out of real estate. Going to bring out that yellow flag as contact being made with Corey Whitworth and the number 98 of Bob Gullickson. And Whitworth, the points leader, up on his lid, and that's never a good sign there. So that's going to put Corey Whitworth to the tail of this field. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out for this heat race again. And that number 14 machine will just have to wait and see. He's already 1 lap down, had to get a tow, did not want any more damage to his car. Oh, man, that's going to make him start way back in the feature event.
I'm just trying to go back and kind of get a glimpse on what went on there as the 14 car said upside down. I've yet to see it yet as I'm trying to watch back here through the stream. But, yeah, the 14 definitely taking a wild ride. Driver not happy there as there was contact between him and the 98 of Gullickson. Corey a little bit peeved, and he'll have to come through pit road, and hopefully they can fix that car. He said he was going for a perfect score here tonight. Won the first 3 races. He's still got 1 more here to go. He's trying to go 4 for 4. That car may be destroyed. We'll have to wait and see here. Those guys got some work to do.
Briefly showing your replay on the screen, a couple different angles. Here, what happened with the 14 and the number 98, and we get to see him doing a little bit of roof surfing on the 14 machine on dirt, and that plowed him and then made him upside down and flip again there in the 14 machine. Not like asphalt where you see sparks. You just see him roof surfing here on dirt.
Well, I haven't been to a lot of dirt races in my life, but I do know on your lid is never a good place to be, whether you run dirt or on asphalt, and in one of these little cars as well, that could make for a crowded house. So tough break there for car number 14 of Corey Whitworth. There is looks like he's pulled it behind the wall for the heat race here. See if they can't fix that car. So looks like we're settling up for what is going to be a 4-lap shootout here. A single-file restart on the docket. Dylan Petty leading Shane Kelly, Josh Smith, Peter DeCray, Bob Gullickson, your top 5 cars out there on the racetrack. They worked through 3 and 4. I believe the iRacing.com pace car about to duck in for cover. He does so. We're back to green flag racing heat race number 2. Yeah, Josh not going away up there. We'll see how this racetrack plays to these cars. Right now, it looks like they can go anywhere, and there was definitely some zing in each of the grooves out there. So Smith coming back to the outside of Kelly, racing to the second spot. It is still Dylan Petty leading this battle for second, which is just raging on. Smith up high, going to use all the momentum of the outside groove. That's going to put him back to second. Shane going to have to fight back to the low side. Peter DeCrae's number 19 car right there in the mix as well. A little bit of contact with 17, the 83 car around.
Josh Smith around on the back straightaway in the number 83 machine. Tough break for Josh Smith as he was running upside in the top three. Now 1 lap to go. No yellow flag here. These guys are going to decide it out there on the track. The number 5 of Dylan Petty, your current race leader. The number 19 of Peter DeCrae running for 2. For 3 right now is Showtime. Shane Kelly. Here comes the number 98 of Bob Gullickson. But into turn number 3. And off of turn number 4. Picking up heat race number 2 is going to be the number 5 of Dylan Petty. Peter DeCrae going to finish for 2. For 3 is Shane Kelly, Bob Gullickson, and Josh Smith. And rounding out your field, Corey Whitworth not making the rest of the event there. 6 laps down there in the number 14 machine. So made 6 laps, but number 5, Dylan Petty taking down heat race number 2. Heat race number 3 getting ready to go onto the docket. These guys are getting ready to lock and load, and it's going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 21. That is Ryan Smith. Outside of him is Jared Woodholz in the number 2. Inside row number 2 in the third starting position. That's number 9. That's Dylan Thomas. His dancing partner outside, driving the number 24. That's Earl Clements. And shotgun on the field here. 5 cars we called for. 5 cars we have here in heat race number 3. That's the number 73. That's Andy Jones.
So there you have it, a 5-car field. Andy Jones coming third quick in qualifying here tonight. Currently sits 4th in the standings with 392. He's got like 15 points he's got to make up between himself and Joey Lamb, who's not in the field. Jamison Colbridge at 406 points. He is second in the standings. Trails our 3-time winner, Corey Whitworth, who, you know, obviously our points leader, 450 points with a perfect score here for the first 3 weeks. So I'll have to keep an eye on what the points look like over the course of the night. But you're going to have a good battle there between Colbridge, Lamb, and Jones. AJ Cruz currently 5th in the standings as well. So here we come off of turn 3 and 4 this time, looking like we may be going green flag racing this time. Pace car, don't going to stay out there. So we'll get 1 to go this time around. So we're going to take a minute here, Tom. We haven't thanked our sponsors all night long here, as it's gone away really quick for us. We're going to thank the great guys over here at DirtSeries.com. A league that has done so much for us. Great partners indeed. Check these guys out. Come be a part of the show. Racing here on a weekly basis, all free of charge. DirtSeries.com, dirt-series.com, or look these guys up on Facebook at the number 4, Dirt Series. Also going to thank the guys here at CNC Racing Design. Jameson and Earl do a great job. A lot of great wraps out here at iRacing done by these guys. Check out Jameson Colbridge, CNC Racing Design. Hook with Jameson. He does some great work. We'll talk about more of our sponsors here in our next little bit, but Todd Stanton, we are green flag racing for heat race number 3.
Yeah, green flag racing for heat race number 3. The 21 machine of Ryan Smith elected to start scratch on the field, was not comfortable starting on the pole. That number 21 Oreo sponsor machine. But now that Andy Jones is now your current race leader, Winholtz running in that second spot. Third is Earl Clements. Ryan Smith is 4th. Dylan Thomas not making the call. We did not see the number 9 machine make it out there, but a good time to say out there, Phil. We got skunked last night. We'd like not to get skunked here tonight. Star donations here this evening. Helpful Velocity TV grow. Helpful Velocity TV. Stars donations help us go a long way here on Full Velocity TV, Phil. And that's one of those things that we got skunked last night. Don't want to see it again here this evening. We've got 2 great shows on the docket between Dirt Series and Renegades and promotions tonight.
We certainly do. We had a full night of racing ahead here tonight with the Dirt Series Randomizer Challenge here at Volusia. Then we go over to the Lanier National Speedway here for Renegade, their triple hitter event going on here tonight. We'll be back over there about 10:15, so about an hour and 50 minutes from now. You'll find us over there for all the great racing action over there. But we are in our 3rd and final heat race over here tonight with the Randomizer Challenge, and a good race for the lead we have with car number 73, Andy Jones, leading the 2 car of Jared Winholz. Those guys are going at it hot and heavy. They race for the lead now into turn 1.
A great little battle going on here, Phil, for the top spot. This is 73. Andy Jones up on the top shelf of the Speedway. Winholtz in the number 2 machine. He's been working over the bottom, trying to make something happen. Lost a little bit of ground, got a little bit loose coming off the corner. 73 of Andy Jones trying to pull away. Last time by, he ran a 20.108 to Winholtz's 20.147. And actually Ryan Smith with a 20.257. So he's currently running third as Ryan Smith. Earl Clements already 4 laps down. He had to go pit side for some damage to that number 24 car as Earl Clements down on pit road. But we are halfway home a little bit. Well, we're definitely halfway home here now, Phil. Andy Jones has led all 6 laps. Winholtz right there for 2. He's starting to catch him again.
He certainly is. Winholtz trying to wind it back up. Can he take a shot at the 73 car of Andy Jones in turn number 3 and 4? Said Andy was third quick here tonight in time trials, so he's definitely got a good piece. He leads Winholtz here at the start-finish line here. 8 laps now going to be working as they hit turn number 1 and 2. 2 car of Jared Winholtz keeps peeking down to the inside. He is definitely there, but right now Andy Jones using the outside lane's momentum, able to hold off that challenge. They're going to drag race once again. They're taught through 3 and 4. Who's going to be at the line to complete lap number 8? Give the lead to Andy Jones, but Winholtz, he is there. He's going to pull up alongside. It's a battle for the lead. Maybe a slide jump off the exit of 2.
Yeah, trying the slider here with Winholtz in that number 2 machine. Jones still holding on to the top spot, side-by-side battle. Going down into turn number 3. They're going to see 3 more laps around Volusia Speedway. Still Andy Jones going to lead that time by. Winholtz not going away. Looks like he's a little bit better in the middle of the corner is the number 2 machine. Slide job on the 73. 73 Jones fires back down to the inside as Winholtz able to mess up just a little bit. Went up the track on that slider. Andy Jones going to pull a slider of his own off the corner number 4 down the front straightaway. Popsicle sticks in the air.
2 more trips around here at Volusia. This is a good battle for the lead. We are throwing sliders here in heat race number 3. Put the chicken on hold, the steak, the dogs, the ribs. We're exchanging sliders tonight here at Volusia County Speedway. Off of turn number 4, give it to Andy Jones. Does Winholtz have one more slider to throw? We'll find out. White flags in the air.
White flag as they come down into turn number 1. Off of turn number 2, it is still Andy Jones with the lead. Winholtz right there on his rear bumper, slips up the track just a tad bit. Does he have anything for him in this final turn into turn number 3? It is Jones with the lead. Here comes the 2. Winholtz trying everything he can. Cannot be had here tonight. Heat race number 3 going to belong to the 73 of Andy Jones, Jared Winholtz, Ryan Smith, Earl Clements, and Dylan Thomas. Your 5 car heat race number 3.
All right, so there you have it, guys. 3 heat races in the books. Going to set the stage for a fantastic evening of racing here for a 40-lap feature event coming up next here live on Full Velocity TV. So we're going to move into our warm-up session here. It's going to be a brief one. So what we're going to do now, guys, as we normally do in this part of the show, we're going to pay homage to this great country, the United States of America, and the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, there we have it. The national anthem gets us rolling here tonight live on Full Velocity TV here, DirtSeries.com, Randomizer Challenge, race number 4. The Volusia Speedway Park Legends Car Racing this week for the Randomizer Challenge. Great to come out here and be a part of the show. Phil the cast here along with Mr. Too Tall Todd Stanton, ready to go here for a wicked good 40-lap feature event here tonight. We've got thanking our sponsors before, DirtSeries.com, CC Racing Design. So I'm going to give a shout out to our buddy Brendan Spadafora, SpadaforaFirearms.com. Check out his website. We'll talk to Brendan here live on Full Velocity TV tomorrow night. We go back over to the home base of Hobo Racing here in NR 2003 tomorrow night. We'll see Brendan, we'll see Steve Rubino, the entire gang and characters over doing some original cut mod racing at the Texas Motor Speedway tomorrow night. We'll be there live flag to flag for that tomorrow. So check out Brendan's website, SpadaforaFirearms.com. All his great gun needs there. He'll hook you right up. Also going to thank the guys over at Evil One Graphics, Jim Revis and all the guys, another group of really good iRacing rat painters. Evil One Graphics, they're not only good, they are evil. Going to thank Jeff Brown from iRacing iFlag, does a lot for us as well. Check out iRacing iFlag. Get a hold of Jeff Brown. He will hook you up with some great product as well as the flags, the pit boxes, whatever you may need. iRacing iFlag, definitely a place to go. And also tonight, let's thank the guys over here in our Team Speak Communication, the Sim Racing Association. They're gracious enough to allow us to come over here, hang out with the guys at DirtSeries.com, be a part of this great show. So thank these guys. Check them out. SimRacingAssociation.com is their website, a group, community, Team Speak, really cool concept. Check those guys out as well. So, Todd, there we have it. The field is getting ready to stack and pack for a tremendous 40-lap feature event, 17 cars on the docket. What do you say we get tonight's starting lineup?
And now your starting lineup for the Volusia Speedway Legends Cars Dirt Series Randomizer Challenge. Starting on the pole, driving the 199, that's Big Country, that's Jameson Colbridge. His dance partner to the outside, driving the number 5, that's Dylan Petty.
Inside of row number 2, car number 73 is Andy Jones. Car number 8 alongside, that's Josh Blanchard.
Rolling off in the 5th starting position, driving the number 19, that's Peter DeCray aboard the number 19. Outside in the number 2 machine, that's Jared Winholtz in the position number 6.
Our fastest qualifier tonight rolls off from P7 aboard car 27. That is Mike Vanagan. And alongside of him aboard car number 17, Showtime, Shane Kelly rolls off position 8.
Rolling off in position number 9, driving the number 21 Oreo sponsor machine, that's Ryan Smith. Outside of him is AJ Sideways, that's AJ Cruz aboard the number 69 machine.
Next row back on the inside, we find car number 98, Bob Gullickson, and alongside of him, that is the big guy there, our top stars going in, usually car number 24, that's our buddy Earl Clements.
Rolling off 13th, that's the number 4, that's Frank Gonzalez, his dancing partner to the outside, tangoing here tonight. The driver of the number 83, that's Josh Smith.
Scheduled to roll out from position number 15 will be car number 9. That is Dylan Thomas with car number 75 of Curtis Kelly alongside, and scheduled shotgun on the field here tonight. Car number 14, 3-time winner here this season so far, undefeated. Corey Whitworth scheduled to roll off in position number 17. Off at turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Jameson Colbridge leads the field at turn 1.
Colbridge leading the charge down here to turn number 1. Jones down to the bottom in the 73. Gets a tad bit out of shape. He's going to lose a couple of spots there in the number 73 machine. The number 5 of Dylan Petty right there on the rear bumper. The 199 side-by-side battle. Already down into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. Slider by the number 5 of Dylan Petty. Petty to the lead.
Dylan Petty up to the lead. Colbridge back to second. It's anybody's guess from there who is going to be running for that third position off of turn number 2. It is a 73 of Andy Jones. Here comes Josh Blanchard, number 8 alongside. A 3-wide battle behind him. Winshol's up high. DeCray in the middle. Now some contact. DeCray goes around, as does, was that the 2-car of Jared Winholz also in the mix as well. Yellow going to come out of the speedway there. A 3-car tango for position number 5. Yellow for the first time tonight, Todd, working lap number 3. That one got away to Hovey. Mike Vanagan's number 27 car also getting a piece of that as well. That is a tough break. Mike, a fastest qualifier. He's going to have to go to the rear of the field as well.
Yeah, unfortunate here. Looking at a bunch of different replays, 3 wide battle going on, and I believe our points leader was also involved in this one too, Phil. The number 14 of Corey Whitworth. We're going to see what happened here. Yep, indeed, Whitworth dodging, can't miss it, and barely escapes contact with the wall. Corey Whitworth there in the 14 machine. We're going to see if we can see, we've seen a car upside down. I'm not sure who it was out there on the speedway there, Phil, but it was a tough ride there. I believe it was the number 69 machine, maybe, or Peter DeCray. We're gonna look.
I think it was DeCray's 19 car. I think it was a green car.
We're gonna look at DeCray here. His 19 was around. He goes. He's not upside down though, there, Phil. So not sure if anybody actually went upside down. A lot of contact made over there. Nice parking lot. It actually may have been the 17 machine. No. Indeed, maybe Josh Smith aboard the 83. We're going to take a ride with the 83, see if I can get through him quickly, Phil.
Hey, you got all the buttons on the cameras, dude. You show us what you got.
Oh, yes, indeed, Josh Smith. And I'm going to show you his ride in that number 83 machine. Woo, buddy, down the front straightaway. Josh Smith, barrel rolling.
All right, not something you want to do is barrel roll a Legends car. Hopefully Josh is okay. Probably a little bit shaken, stirred, but what do we got here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park? We got the need for speed, the green flag in the air. Dylan Petty going to lead the field back to third one.
And green flag is Dylan Petty down to the bottom, makes contact with the wall. Dylan Petty saves it in front of the field there. But Dylan Petty tried to go low, and yellow flag going to fly there, Phil, as just as quickly as we got that green flag. But, man, Dylan Petty flirted with the inside wall, and the wall won and shot him back up the track in front of the rest of the field. I'm almost willing to bet that caused a chain reaction towards the middle portion of that track there, Phil.
Well, it's a good guess, and I can't venture to guess, but go take a look maybe at the number 83 car again, maybe the 98 of Bob Gullickson. I see Josh is way behind. Maybe something happening there. Definitely was mid-packet, checked up in. Nonetheless, yellow flag for the second time here, working lap number 7. We are keeping Todd busy here in the opening laps, but Legends cars, they're pissed off. They're mighty loud gremlins around this Volusia Speedway Park, and we just saw Josh Smith take a wild tumble. Dare say, Todd, did he get involved again?
Oh, Josh Smith is, he's involved again. Bad luck for the A3, almost upside down again, Phil. He got up on 2 wheels and back down for the number 83 of Josh Smith. His world is not going so good here this evening at Volusia. I'm sure he already wants to park that Legends car. He's already on pit road.
Well, I'm sure. It's just, yeah, he's probably a little seasick after that one, too. A little sick there with the loop-de-loops, the barrel roll, almost upside down again. Sometimes it's just not your night, and it's just not Josh Smith's night in the 83 car. Once again, down on pit road. Our race leader, as we come off of turn number 4, lights will go out atop the iRacing.com pace truck. It is Jamison Colbridge leading Andy Jones, Josh Blanchard, Dylan Petty, Jared Winholz, your current top 5. Mike Vanagan already has rebounded all the way back to 6th. Corey Whitworth, 7th. Ryan Smith is 8th. Curtis Kelly, 9th. Frank Gonzalez runs 10th. With Earl Clements rolling in for 11th. Peter DeCray is 12th. AJ Cruz, 13th. Shane Kelly, 14th. Bob Gullickson, 15th. And Josh Smith, the final car so far on the lead lap, 16th. Dylan Thomas, number 9, was not able to answer the bell here tonight. So 16 drivers took the green flag 9 laps ago. We've been slowed by 2 caution flags. Hopefully that may be the last, as we're back to green flag racing in Volusia.
Back to green flag racing in Colbridge. Big Country leading them charge down into turn number 1, trying to get in front of Andy Jones. And around goes the number 8. The number 8 around fell into a knot, and that's going to bring out a yellow flag again. The number 8 machine is Josh Blanchard. Blanchard around there in front of almost the whole field. And I was not able to stay with him as yellow flag coming out once again.
All right, well, you got 2 to look at here because not only did the 8 car go around, there was a secondary right after it that broke it about, right behind where those 2 cars were as well. So this one may be multiple layers for you to check out with a full velocity TV replay. The first one for sure, the 8 car of Blanchard went around, but looks like after the fact, the 4 car of Frank Gonzalez had some definite issues there as well. And the 2 car of Jared Winholz also was involved in the secondary. So a lot to look at here, Todd. So when you're ready, take it away. I saw Josh definitely goes around to the 8 car. Then it was anybody's game from there.
Yeah, definitely. The number 8 car, Blanchard, went around and caused a huge checkup through the middle portion of the pack, and around goes the number 4 of Frank Gonzalez. Winholtz in the number 2 machine also around, and Blanchard almost wailing the number 4 there in the passenger side door. Frank Gonzalez trying to get himself righted in the right direction here in the number 4 machine. So tough break for those drivers. They're going to join the tail end of the field, and they're going to try to march through the field once again here. 12 laps of 40 complete.
Well, you know what these 3 caution flags have done there, Todd? If you've been able to march through and dodge some of this carnage, we saw Mike Vanagan, our fastest qualifier, have to go back to the rear of the first caution flag. He's up to 4th. Corey Whitworth, number 14 car, looking to make it a perfect 4 for 4 on the season. Well, he has worked his way in car number 14 now up into the 5th spot. So what thought was going to be a long road for Corey from starting deep in the field, he's already worked his way to the top 5. That run for 4 may not be over yet. We're only 13 laps of 40 in the books, and I think preparing for a green flag this time out of turn 4.
Yeah, and Corey Whitworth starting 17th according to the scoring pylon here. Starting 17th. I know another car did not roll off, but that's where Corey Whitworth was supposed to start. He has picked up 12 positions, already up to the 5th spot. So good job by the number 14 machine, able to come from deep in the field. As green flag getting ready to come back out once again here at Volusia Speedway. Green flag is in the air, and we're racing down the front straightaway with the pissed off Bumblebees. Legend cars down into turn number 1. The 199 of Culver's drifts up the track, leaves the door wide open for the number 5 machine of Dylan Petty. Petty down to the bottom side. Here comes the 14 into the fray. Look at Corey Whitworth go.
Corey Whitworth down to the inside, going to pick up the spot from Andy Jones, and now almost on the 199 of Colbridge is a caution flag going to come out again. These race cars tonight seeming to be a little bit too pesky for Volusia Speedway Park this evening. Looks like the 21 car of Ryan Smith may be involved in this one. The 4 of Frank Gonzalez may have also got a piece back there as well. So 4th caution flag of the night here, working lap number 15. We don't like to page Dr. Green in the dirt because, you know, he charges a lot to come out to these dirt tracks, but we may need to page Dr. Green here, Todd. We may need some elixir to solve this yellow flag fever we have going on, which has gobbled up more of our competitors here the 4th time, only working lap number 15. What do you got for us?
Well, the 21 just making some contact with the outside retaining wall, sending them back across the track. He's hard on the brakes, but comes back up, drifts in front of the number 4 of Frank Gonzalez, and the 21 of Ryan Smith. Unfortunate chain of events for that machine. Is able to keep it going though, Phil, but making contact with Frank Gonzalez. So, man, we paged Dr. Green. It's going to cost us a lot of money. Hopefully, we go green flag the rest of the way here, Phil. We're almost halfway home.
Yeah, we made it to go out there and reach some extra sponsorship. We paged that guy enough times. That bill is not cheap, and it was also not cheap tonight for the 4 car of Frank Gonzalez. Looks like he's taking the wheel off of that car. He's in the pit road. Looks like Frank Gonzalez tonight aboard car number 4 is going to be done. I think we're going to see a little bit more of Frank over here at Renegade in a little while, so he just may go over there and get those cars turning to run off their Lanier in a little bit. So looks like we're going to make the call for a single file restart in this one. Probably a really good move by Race Control out here. Dylan Petty going to lead the field. 2 green flag, Jamison Colbridge. Corey Whitworth now up to 3rd. Andy Jones in 4th, and Mike Vanagan ready to get your top 5. How about the run for Curtis Kelly's number 75 up to 6th? AJ Cruz 7th, Peter McRae 8th, Earl Clements 9th. Showtime, Shane Kelly makes up your top 10. Off of turn number 4, pace car ducks for cover. We're back to green flag racing.
Green flag is back in the air, and it's Dylan Petty, Jamison Colbert, the 14, and Corey Whitworth. What was Whitworth going to do here to try to take 4 in a row here on Full Velocity TV and dirt-series.com? He's meanwhile stuck in a battle with the 73 machine of Jones. Jones peeked down to the bottom there for a split second. Could not get by him, but here comes the 14 of Whitworth. Down to the inside of Big Country, Jamison Colbert's side-by-side battle. That doesn't last long down the front straightaway. Put Corey Whitworth to second. Here he comes for the lead. Side-by-side slider. Corey Whitworth from last to first in the number 14 machine.
Well, don't speak too soon because here comes Dylan Petty back to the outside lane. Can Corey Whitworth complete the pass? He's going to get it because caution flag going to come out here right at the halfway mark. Caution for the 5th time. Corey Whitworth going to lead the field to the line over Jamison Colbridge and Dylan Petty. 5th yellow flag of the night. Somehow, some way, Carver 14 of Corey Whitworth has found his way from last to first, halfway home, looking to keep that undefeated streak alive. 5th caution flag of the night. Looks like this one may have got our buddy Mr. Showtime Shane Kelly on 17 car around.
Yeah, taking a look at Showtime Shane Kelly aboard the 17 machine, and oh man, he went for a little bit of a ride, tried to correct it back up in front. Josh Smith involved in that one, and yep, Showtime wanted to not stink up the show. He wanted to be involved in the highlight reel here on Full Velocity TV. Probably not the way he wanted to be here. Shane Kelly, the 17 around in front of another car. Josh Blanchard also involved, so tough break for some of these drivers. As man, they just can't get it going here. Yellow flag, yellow fever here is Dr. Green's going to have to ask for some star donations here at Full Velocity TV. We're going to have to ask for those star donations, Phil, to pay for Dr. Green.
All right, I like that. Stars donations to help us fund Dr. Green's bill. Stars donations if you want to see these guys go green flag the rest of the night. We know it's a great league. We've seen these guys put great racing on before. Let's root these guys on. Every league has nights like this where we just can't seem to get our own way. Get us up some stars donations, guys. Let's see if we can't support DirtSeries.com and see these guys going green flag racing here for the second half of this event. It is going to be a good one. Corey Whitworth has found his way all the way back up to the race lead. Dylan Petty in for second. Third is Jamison Colbridge. Andy Jones is fourth, and Mike Vanagan, fastest car here tonight in time trials at Volusia. He's going to run out your top five. The field working its way through 3 and 4. The iRacing.com pace car going to make that left-hand turn pit side, and we are back for the 6th time back to green flag racing at Volusia.
22 laps of 40 complete. 23 getting ready to go up on the board. It's Corey Whitworth leading the charge down into turn number 1. That 14 machine, the 5 going to the top side. That is Dylan Petty aboard the number 5, getting a little bit out of shape up there in the loose stuff. Here comes the 199, a big country. Jamison Colbridge, he's running in third. Fourth is Andy Jones. Mike Vanagan battling hot and heavy there for the 4th spot. Vanagan now takes away and wrestles away. The 4th spot is as quick as that happens. Yellow flag going to fly once again. We are going to page Dr. Green. Paging Dr. Green to Volusia Speedway for some elixir for the yellow fever here tonight on Full Velocity TV, Phil, as we just had enough here. We need that elixir. Yellow fever is taking over, and iRacing, this is not the way it wanted to happen here tonight. And these cars right now, man, just a handful. It is different, Phil, to change from one of these type of cars to maybe a modified, a sprint car, a street stock, a limited late model. It is way different. These are a different animal.
Oh, they really are. You get that extra gear, the shifter there. I mean, whole different beast for sure. Caution flag number 6 coming out. Looks like this one may have got car number 19 of Peter DeCray around in a basket here as well. So these guys, as good as they are, this racetrack, this type of race car, it's definitely showing their wear on these guys here tonight. 6 caution flag of the night, working now lap number 25. We're down to 15 laps remaining, and it has been nothing but start and stop, start and stop. We want to iRace. We don't want to iPace. We're doing a lot of that tonight. iRacing.com pace car winning this race. You know how else is winning, Todd? Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch TV, all our live media is here tonight. Thank you all have tuned in this evening of Full Velocity TV. This is the start of what is going to be an action-packed night. We start the night over here at DirtSeries.com at the Volusia Speedway Park. We're going to switch gears in a little while, about 10:15 Eastern Time. We're going to head over to Renegade Racing here. The weekly series from the Lanier National Speedway rolls off here about 10:15, so just about, 45, 50 minutes from now, you'll hear us more with 3 great feature events over there. But we need to finish up this one there, Todd, and we definitely need some green flag racing to finish it.
Yeah, definitely need some green flag racing to finish this event here. The 14 of Corey Whitworth leading them down to get this initial green flag once again. As the iRacing.com pace car down to the pit road. Green flag back in the air. Whitworth leading the charge down into turn number 1. Can they get through turn number 1? That's been the battle all evening long. It looks like they're going to be able to do so this time. Here comes the number 5 of Dylan Petty down to the inside, side-by-side battle there with the number 14 of Corey Whitworth. Dylan Petty to the lead.
Dylan Petty up to the lead as Whitworth have a slider to throw. He's going to shift it back to the low side. Slide job engaged. Whitworth back to the inside of Petty through turns 1 and 2. Put the 14 back to the lead. Petty back for second. A 3-car battle enraging back there for third on back between Colbridge and Vanagan. And also back there is yellow flag going to come out of the speedway again. That 3rd car was Andy Jones with 73. Just when it gets to exciting racing, we go right back under the yellow flag. Now on lap number 29. My voice is worn out already. I think the pace car maybe had another fuel load this had to it, and this one looks like it may have got our buddy sideways. AJ Cruz around, bring out our latest yellow flag.
Yep, indeed it did, and we're going to show it live here on the screen. AJ Cruz got sideways all by himself, tried to save it, come back up, and into the 98 of Bob Gullickson, and the 69 slowly backs her into the wall. AJ Cruz now going to join the tail end of the field with another yellow flag here this evening, and man, these legend cars just can't keep going as of right now, Phil. Those skinny tires, it's tough.
Really is. These cars are a handful. The track's a handful. Whatever could go wrong for these guys, it just seems to have all gone away. I think a lot of it there, Todd. You see the momentum shots a lot of these cars are getting. You see them enter the turn kind of slow, and they just get a launch coming off of these corners. It may be more speed than these cars and the Legends are used to adapt to running, because you get down to the next corner, there's such a handful. You're driving that in there. They just kind of get away. You saw the 199 earlier when you had an in-car view. He wasn't even turning the wheel at all. That's how easy these cars were to turn here this evening. A little bit of crank to the left of the wheel this evening. It looks like those cars made this just get a little bit light, and around they go. And it's made for some exciting wrecking, but nobody wants to see wrecks. Maybe if you're at the racetrack, the kids and the wives do, but as racers, God, we hate seeing torn up equipment.
Yeah, definitely hate seeing torn up equipment, especially, when you're at the real track and you see torn up equipment. There's thousands and thousands of dollars. Obviously, these guys got a lot of money in their sim rigs. At least they can hit the reset button, but they can't hit the reset button on their night. As right now, some of these guys are already out of this event, but iRacing.com, pace car pulling left once again, hopefully for the final time. We're getting ready to go green flag racing off of turn number 4. Green flag's back in the air. The 14 of Corey Whitworth a little bit softer on the pedal here down into 1, and that's going to allow the number 5 of Dylan Petty down to the bottom again. But here comes Colbridge up to the top shelf for the Speedway. Colbridge immediately fighting for that second spot in that 199.
And what's the old story here tonight? We hit turn number 3. Caution on the Speedway. Oh, we're getting tired of saying that one. We feel bad for Josh and the guys over here at Dirt Series. You hate seeing leagues have night like this, and the Randomizer Challenge, it makes it a unique challenge, and this one tonight has definitely been a plunge in the wrong direction for all involved. Feel bad for the guys at Dirt Series. Feel bad for the drivers. I'm sure you guys feel bad for us having to call all these laps of pacing out here tonight in this one. Was that Josh Smith's number 83 around again? I believe it might have been.
Yeah, indeed it was, Phil. Sorry for the little bit of delay. The 24 of Earl Clements takes Josh Smith around. So much for those Titanic setups. The number 83 of Josh Smith goes around on the bumper of the 24 of Earl Clements.
Oh, man. If there wasn't enough going on with those two guys already. Josh into Earl. I mean, these are the good guys. DirtSeries.com. You're not going to find two better guys than Earl and Josh and their buddy Jameson, who runs the place with them. It just sucks when one admin gets into another. You spend all night running the show. You got a headache because of all the caution. And what do you know? Two admins running the show are involved. Done that enough times before, Todd. I think you and I have done that plenty of times over the years.
I don't know how many nights we spent in the sand trap at road courses together. Luckily, the yellow flags were off because, man, that would have been an awful night for the guys that were racing. And, yeah, we've spent many times wrecking each other. I've wrecked teammates, other fellow admins besides yourself. But that's tough there. I know that wasn't on purpose by either one of those admins. I know they didn't want to see yellow flag out there. So get ready to go back to green flag racing. Actually, we're going to have a handful of laps. 5 laps remaining here in Volusia. Can we get all 5 for green? We're going to roll the dice here tonight. Down into turn number 1. This is the key factor. We got to get through 1 and 2. There's the 14 of Corey Whitworth. Right now, your current race leader, the 199 of Jameson Colbridge, running in second. Third is the number 5 of Dylan Petty. Petty right now trying to get around Jameson Colbridge. Runs again. Slide job here. Number 5 gets around the 199. 4 laps remaining.
And they slide job right back as well as Earl came back to the inside. And the groove on that cushion off of pit road is going to get a little bit higher because we're going to see the pace car once again, because we are under caution, and Todd is yelling in my ear. This one's going to be a doozy. Off of turn number 4, looks like we're racing back to the line here. Is this one more than likely going to do it for the night? Corey Whitworth is going to pick up his 4th win in a row for the randomizer challenge. Jamison Colbridge for second. Mike Vanagan third. Andy Jones in for fourth. And Bob Gullickson somehow rebounds for a top 5 finish. This field exchanged positions tonight like an accordion. Dylan Petty looks like Todd may have been on the short end of this one, though. Our final caution flag of the night coming out at 3 laps remaining.
Yeah, and Dylan Petty going for a ride over in turns 1 and 2 at the exit of turn number 2 there. Mike Vanagan gets into the side of the number 5 of Petty. Petty goes for a ride up on top of the retaining wall there. And he just sits there. Man, he took out a yellow light. I mean, that's going to cost him some money. Dylan Petty, unfortunately, not the way his night wanted to end there as he was battling for that second spot. We're going to take a look in car with Dylan Petty as he went for that wild ride there, Phil. And cockpit-wise, in car, we're going to see that. Here we go. So we're on board the number 5 of Dylan Petty, and poof, look at the ride. I mean, and then comes to a settling stop here. Oh, man, no words can explain that.
No, somewhere, instead of Josh Smith's Titanic setup, to cue the Titanic theme up for that car, just coming to a silent stop there up above where that stoplight was there once upon a time in turn number 1 and 2. The yellow flag and the white flag of us going over the field, so one more trip around the Volusia Speedway Park here in Florida. One more trip around is going to give Corey Whitworth his undefeated streak, going to stay intact. 4 for 4 on the season for the Randomizer Challenge from last to first. Corey Whitworth going to find his way into victory lane unless something happens. I mean, they've wrecked here on the restart all night long. Could we wreck under the pace lap off of 4? Well, so everybody going to make it back here in one piece. Off of 4. Checker going to go in the air. Corey Whitworth, 4-time winner officially here this season, now aboard car 14. In for second will be Jamison Colbridge of the 199. Mike Vanagan for third. Andy Jones fourth. Bob Gullickson fifth. Jared Winhold 6th. Shane Kelly 7th. Josh Blanchard 8th. AJ Cruz 9th. And Josh Smith somehow from his lid to the top 10. I don't know how much more we can describe this one, Todd. It was upside down, sideways, parked in a traffic light, and everything in between. Somehow, some way, when the dust settles, the smoke clears, the car number 14, Corey Whitworth, that lucky horseshoe intact, 4 for 4 on the season.
Yeah, can anybody stop the number 14? Or, well, Corey Whitworth, I should say. Tonight's the number 14, but Corey Whitworth taking down the victory once again. 4 for 4 here on the season. Big Country, Jamison Colbridge finishing up second. Mike Vanagan for 3. And it's Andy Jones, Bob Gullickson, Jared Whithold, Shane Kelly, Josh Blanchard, AJ Cruz, Josh Smith, Curtis Kelly, Ryan Smith, Dylan Petty, after a great run inside the top 3 all evening long. Going to finish up 13th. Earl Clements, Peter DeCray, Frank Gonzalez, and Dylan Thomas. 17 cars. But I tell you, the number 14 of Corey Whitworth from 17th to first here this evening, he showed it how to get done through the through the field, Phil, starting dead last to first.
Well, you have to ask him about all the tails that he saw come up through the field there for the first half of the race, because it was definitely a plenty. We'll run down here trackside now as Mike Vanagan's number 27 car comes to a stall, and he starts climbing out of the car. Mike, somehow a top 3 finish for you, the fastest driver in time trials, but right away you get sent to the back in a wreck, and it was a night of carnage and mayhem from there. What did you see out the windshield of car number 27 here this evening?
Yeah, that was tough. Normally these guys, we don't wreck a whole lot. What to say about that? And I don't really feel very good about getting third either, because me and Petty got together there on that last caution. He ended up in the wall. And
sometimes things happen in the heat of racing. I don't think anybody intended for his night to end that way. We certainly know you didn't. What was so tough out there? Was it a combination of track, the car, the setup? I mean, we know we've covered Dirt Series a lot. We see a lot of green flag racing. What can we attribute a night like this to? Well, we did a whole lot more laps behind the pace car than we did racing.
Yeah, I don't know. Up front, it seemed like we were all pretty good. I don't know. You gotta have patience. You gotta give each other room in the slightest bit of contact, and you're all over the place.
Well, sometimes they always say you've got to be more lucky than good. And tonight, Mike, you got up in the third spot, had a really good fast piece all night long. And I wonder if that thing stayed green long enough, as you were really quick in the heat race. Could you have run down, made a shot at Corey, made a shot at Jamison there for second? Great night. Car was awfully fast. Didn't have a lot of green flag laps to do it, but I'm going to give you the mic one more time. There you go, a whole team behind you that allows us to come out here. A lot of fans and support and family and whatnot. So anybody out there to give a shout out to, the floor is all yours there, bud. Give them all a shout out now.
Yep, I got to give a shout out to you guys for broadcasting this. Best in the business. Dirt Series for putting on. These guys are a fun group. Water Pump Wreckers Racing.
All right, there you have it. That is Mike Vanagan. Car number 27 was a fast piece here tonight. Didn't have enough green flag laps showed off. He rebounds for a top 3 finish. We'll go run down here and talk to our buddy. And it's rare air down here is all 6'5" climbing out of this race car, which is a feat within itself. We find our good buddy, Mr. Jamison Colbridge. Second spot there, bud. You're getting better. How was that run for you?
Hey, I keep getting second, keep getting third. I thought I was pretty confident in the car tonight. Corey's fast. I knew him. I was watching him every restart, as many restarts as we had. I thought today I was going to at least get one, but I'll take second, man.
I think you were one of the rare cars tonight, if there were maybe 2 or 3 that did not have a scratch on it for being involved in a wreck. What was conditions out there? Were they really, really slippery? Or was this a product of guys having all this extra momentum and one of these cars getting them wound up and they just become a handful for drive? What do you think happened here to give us all the yellow we saw this evening?
To answer your comment on the scratch thing, when you own a design company, you can't be a good marketer with a nasty car. Second of all, the middle of the track was slippery. You'd run down the bottom, you'd have traction, you'd hit that snot, and then it'd lose the momentum. You'd lose the rear end of the car. It was hard. It was just a momentum game.
Well, it definitely seemed like it, and it makes sense now when you say you got to the middle and those cars that stopped, because it really made for some it made interesting TV, let's say, as a car just kind of seemed like it just came to a dead stop. So we get the answer on that one now. But, hey, buddy, second place finish is always a good thing. Second place in the standings, that keeps that intact as well. So I'm going to throw you the mic there, bud. The floor is all yours. Thank you. I'd like to thank you this evening for getting you out here.
First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for putting on this broadcast every week. It helps us as a series. I'd like to thank Josh and Earl. I'd like to thank CNC Racing Designs. It's my own personal graphic business. Nitro Lubricants. Mailman Motorsports. That's about it.
Well, there you have it, folks. The mailman right there. Big country. Mr. Jamison Colbridge finishing up tonight in position number 2. He's getting closer there to that coveted win for car number 199. He's on the podium here tonight in second. So we have talked to third. We have talked to second. There is only one more guy left to talk to here tonight live on Full Velocity TV, and that is the winner for the 4th time this season, car number 14, Corey Whitworth. He is visiting Todd Stanton once again in Victory Lane here at Volusia.
4 wins in a row for Corey Whitworth on Full Velocity TV, dirt-series.com, and picking up a win here in the Randomizer Challenge 4 times in a row, Corey. From last to first, your night did not start off so well. Ended up last in your heat race, had to start dead last here in the feature, and everything, man, you see a lot of wrecks coming up through the field, and able to get to the top spot. After that, it was smooth sailing kind of for you. You just had to make sure you nailed those restarts down. Tell us about your run.
Yeah, heat race didn't quite go as planned. I put a new graphics card in yesterday and hadn't got my settings all set up good yet, and had pretty massive frame rate drop, and I was just fighting it the whole time, and I ended up getting caught up in that wreck in the heat race and had to start in the back of this A. And I got caught up in the first wreck that happened there and thought my night was done. And I don't know, I just kept racing and hoping that things would change and start going my way, and perseverance paid off.
Yeah, definitely paid off here this evening. Tell us a little bit of difference. I know there's been full-bodied cars that you've been racing here a lot here for the Randomizer Challenge, and then you go to a Legend car. Tell us the difference that you have to adjust to come to one of these type of cars.
Yeah, for sure. These things, they don't look like they're that difficult to drive, but I believe that in this Randomizer Challenge, that these will be the toughest cars that we race. The other ones are I think the speed plays a big factor in it. The faster you go, the better they handle, but not with these. The faster you go, the more touchy and dramatic, or not dramatic, but radical they get.
All right, Corey. Well, picking up win number 4 on the season. We've had 4 races, so it's been great there. But I know Bounty's going to come out on your head one of these times, and we got to find that horseshoe where it is here in your car. Maybe it can rub off on one of these announcers. Maybe we can race a race for once. But I tell you what, Corey, great race here tonight. Maybe the microphone, the floor is all yours. Thank you. I'd like to thank you this evening on Full Velocity TV.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Full Velocity TV for the broadcast. You guys do, in my opinion, the best job out there. I got to thank my teammates at Southern Sim Racing, Dylan Petty, Josh Blanchard, Jared Windholtz, and Dylan Thomas. Got to thank Josh Smith and Dirt Series for putting this series on. It's been a lot of fun, and tonight was definitely one of the funner nights, but it started off really disappointing. I got to thank my fiance and the 5-month-old baby we have. Any fans just watching, I gotta thank all you guys.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, picking up win number 4, 4 of 4 here tonight at Dirt Series, the Randomizer Challenge. Can anybody stop the run of the number 14 of Corey Whitworth? We're going to have to wait one more week and find out here on Full Velocity TV. That'll be next Monday night. The Randomizer Challenge will come out here, Phil. So great run by Corey Whitworth, great run by Jameson Colbridge, Mike Vanagan finishing in the top 3. These guys had a good run. Yellow flag plagued, though, here with the Legends cars. Looks like these guys had a little bit of trouble trying to get these guys going in the right direction, trying to get these cars going in the right direction. But next week, we don't know what it's going to be. It's going to reset. We don't know what car we're going to run. We don't know what track we're going to be at.
It is just so random. How random is that? Monday nights here at DirtSeries.com. The Randomizer Challenge will be back here 1 week from tonight here with the guys at Dirt Series. A lot of great things to come here as they've got some really cool stuff played for Thursday night racing as well. And I think you're going to see a lot of it here. So tomorrow night, we're back on the airwaves here at Hobo Racing, back in NR 2003, the Texas Motor Speedway, the old original Cup mod tomorrow night. That is going to be a lot of fun out there with the guys at Hobo Racing. 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find us out here on the airwaves. Back at it Wednesday night here at DWR with a round of Wednesday night street fights, and then flagging back over to Renegade here on Wednesday night. We are headed to Renegade here in about 30 minutes from now, so we're going to sign off here for the night from DirtSeries.com. For Mark Karcher, graphics guy, Jack Sherwin, Jake Keel for Full Velocity Radio, and for my buddy and pal, Mr. Todd Stanton. We're going to sign off here from Volusia Speedway Park for DirtSeries.com. We'll see you back here live next Monday night. More Randomizer Challenge series right here live on Full Velocity TV. See ya.